Hello crafters, Hattie girl, and happy Saturday. So I made this card using the Artfully sent Cricut cartridge, and I think it is so cute. So this is another one that I backed with the acetate, and I put glitter on it. I also created, I cut frame for the inside of the card, and then like a separate area for stamping your sentiment and then writing inside the card. And that part is actually I put adhesive in, and it's stuck to the back of the card. So it kind of looks like that, and it looks so you stamp inside and that shows up from behind the acetate. I think it's pretty cute. And thanks to Nana Rose, she has an awesome tutorial on how to use the slice function in the Cricut Design Space. So you really should check it out. It's pretty awesome. She shows, and so by using the slice function, I did not have to cut 2 cards just to get the extra chandelier that I used to actually adhere to the front of the card, and that's the one that has the glitter on it. So let's get started, and you'll kind of see more of what I mean. Okay, so here are my pieces. I've got everything all cut out. I'm going to do this one pink. So now this is the card. When you take everything off your mat, this is what you end up with right here. And this, I don't know. I just don't really care for. So I put the acetate behind it like so. So let's go ahead, and so here's my frame, and then let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to put that away. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and glue the back of the card on. So you can kind of see what I'm doing here. Okay, so I'm just going to go right around this framed part area here, and pretty light amount of glue, because you don't need a lot. You just need to stick the acetate on. And I didn't get any right here. Okay. Then back across the top here. Okay. So now I want to put some of this inside on my chandelier so that it doesn't move around much. And it's a little hard to try to not be too messy with this, but I am in love with this glue because it's so forgiving. Once it's dried, I can actually pull those little webs off the card, so which is why I still use it. Get a little more here on there. Okay, alright, so I cut this piece already. It should fit nicely inside of this card. Okay, so I don't want to squish out the part I put on the chandelier, I just want to like just tap it a little bit to make sure that it's actually adhered to my card. Okay, so with that, I'll let that dry just a bit. And then this is what I meant when I said please go ahead and take a look at Nanny Rose's tutorial on using the slice function, because with that I was able to just cut this piece, and it comes off, it came off like this, and so I just took my paper nips and just went right around these little edges. So all I ended up with is the chandelier, which is exactly what I wanted. And the piece that you use when you cut out your frame that's going to back this, it's going just like so. So we're going to put that piece on next. And your negative piece, don't worry, you're not going to get any waste, because this is could totally be used as a matting for a card or a photo, so you're not really wasting any. Alright, so let's go ahead here. I'm going to go ahead and put the second half of this on here, which is just the frame, and that piece is already cut as well to fit. Glue. Get a little of this glue, but it does just rub right off. Okay, so with that, you see, now we have our cute little framed area behind the card. And if you can see those teeny little pieces of the glue, I'm not going to waste a lot of time doing it now, but I'll show you. It just picks right off. So, you know, that all can be cleaned up. It doesn't stay. It just pulls off. Okay. So now the next part I'm going to do is we're going to stamp our sentiment. I'm going to let that dry for a second. And I'm going to stamp my sentiment, and I'm stamping Thinking of You, and this is it's a Stampin' Up set, and I'm using the Thinking of You, and I made actually one using Happy Birthday as well. I think that it matches the chandelier nicely. Okay. Alright, so let's get this all ink on there. Okay. And I'm going to try and get it as straight as I can from this angle, and I'm really not going to worry too much. I did make a little line, but that would cause my head to be in the frame of the camera. So I'm just going to do the best that I can at this point. Alright, yeah, and it's not straight, but oh wow. Okay, and I'm using this, let's see here, Ranger glitter. I mean, not glitter, sorry. This one is the Ranger embossing. Now, whoa. Okay, so that's, oh, I got a couple pieces there, but alright, don't worry about it. Okay, so this piece I'm going to adhere inside the card. it fits. Try and get it a little straight. Okay. All right. I got glitter everywhere. Okay. And a quick fix to that is chalk pen. Like a little dot, just cover those little specks up like so, and it dries. Well, you can do that if you're using white paper. There we are. Okay. All right. Now, next part we're going to do is, so that's going to fold back like that. Now, the exciting part, this piece is, so I ran this piece through my Xyron machine, and I'm going to, yeah, I call myself, I cut around this and I shouldn't have, but I did, so, you know, moving on. There we are. Let's get this backing off here. Okay, so if you do use your Xyron, you know, for this technique, you will have to clean off the extra glue, or, you know, this adhesive there, so that you don't get glitter in the areas, open areas, because if you've got glue in there, then, oh, nothing's going to stop it. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this off. And it looks like I'm going to have some glue, but here we are. Okay, so I do have some areas, and you can see them where I'll have to get that out, but I want to show you this. And it's nothing that can't be fixed, and it really doesn't take a lot of time. It's just, you know, on video, I don't want to go into doing that. Okay, and it looks like I've got all covered. And I like using this because once all the glitter is there, I mean, it's really there. It doesn't fall off. So I really like that. Okay. Alrighty, now, so this is what you will have to clean up, these areas. Just take something in between there to remove the glitter, okay? And that's just going to make it look all the better. Okay, so now I'm going to get some glue on the back of here, and this piece is going to go onto the other one. Alright, so now this piece is just going to layer right on top of the other one, just like that. And I want it to completely cover the other one. So please forgive me if my head is in the way. I'm trying to make sure I've covered the pink areas. think I got it. All right. Now, that looks to be pretty good. Okay. So now I've got, where's my, just gonna give this a little bit of the more. It's not thick, it's just, I have some layers there. And so inside, when you flip it, you see the back side of that. And then you've got your sentiment there and the inside of your card for writing your notes. But when you stand the card, it's gorgeous. Okay, so now I have these cute little stones, which is the last part of this here. I want to put. Okay. All right. Done. Thank you for watching. I really, really hope you like the card. I think they're pretty cute.